Oh, oh, so like I said, on the last video, uh, you know, so, mm, uh, after that, this is awesome. So, I feel more confident, but content is you have